everyone. Welcome to today's Launch and Learn podcast. In fact, I'm so excited about the topic that we are discussing today. So, today we are discussing the topic the job interview of the future, AI powered assessment, and what they mean. Like, seriously, this is an interesting topic. Everyone has been talking about artificial intelligence, and so today we'll be talking about the AI for recruitment. My name is Adeola Omolewa, a growth marketing strategist and human resource manager at Joy Momentum. And on this call, I have my beautiful colleague with me.
My name is Omolara Nwachukwu, HR recruitment analyst at Join Momentum.
All right, thank you, Omolara. So, like I said, we are talking about the job interview of the future, artificial intelligence powered assessments, and what they mean. Right now, the entire world, let me if I'm not overemphasizing, really are already at embracing artificial intelligence. AI is being used for marketing, is being used for a lot of things. And really, AI is also being used for recruitment. And this is what we'll be talking about today. Artificial intelligence in recruitment. What does this mean to we as a recruiter, and what it also means to, especially to candidates out there, people preparing for interviews? What are their expectations, and how can they prepare for this? So, job interview, like I said, has evolved significantly. Gone are the days whereby we always do the traditional. Now we can actually call it traditional. Really, we always do the traditional interviews, whereby they will send you an email. Omolara, and I believe you can actually like relate to that, whereby they'll
Yeah.
just yeah, whereby they'll just send you an email. You have to come to this so office. You can actually imagine maybe you are in a particular location and you need to be in that particular office in the next maybe 24 hours or thereabouts, and you need to like kind of do impromptu preparation and the rest. These are the traditional like physical interview whereby you meet with your interviewer. You guys are talking face to face, like interacting and chatting. um, and I know, Omolara, of course you would have actually have a beautiful experience with that traditional interview. I did actually had experience with traditional interview. And so the recruitment stage actually started with the traditional interview. Then we moved from traditional to virtual interviews. And people actually love that. Thank God the world is people are also embracing remote work, and more reason why we now have the artificial intelligence, whereby we have the virtual interview. You meet with your, it's no longer physical really, but you can also speak and meet with your recruiter online virtually, just having your camera set up, and you interact with your interviewer. So but right now, we of course we moved from traditional to virtual, and right now the now some companies so companies right now to, embracing the artificial intelligence
Intelligence.
recruitment, the AI recruitment, and this is what I and Omolara will be discussing today. Artificial intelligence. Omolara, do you have experience with any of these interview like memories? Which memories can you share with us?
All right. About the traditional interview, I know I've experienced that. And
Mm-hmm.
for us being an HR practitionist,
Mm-hmm.
we've done a lot of interview with people. We've done the virtual. And I think
Okay.
the traditional aspect on is a face-to-face interview. And likewise, some candidates will come, they are not bold enough. The fear is still there. I'm meeting with this person. I don't know the person I'm meeting with.
Mm-hmm.
Likewise, the virtual also. The virtual, their facial expression, because they look at everything in the interview stage. So some people are even scared to even look at, because if you can't look at a crowd, so how are you going to cope with meeting with one person? Because I remember then when I first got my first job, I did interview with 7 people, 7 people at a time. All of them were sitting together.
Wow. Wow.
One will ask a question. I was even scared that day. I was just saying, how will I cope with these people? Because some of them, you look at their face, this man, the question is going to ask, it will be tedious, and but with that, because it even helped me to be bold. Because when they were asking the question, they said, what was your experience all about? Don't be scared with the number of people sitting on the table. I said, I'm not even
Imagine
scared. I said,
7
I'm not scared.
interviewers.
Yes, I said, I'm not scared. But they were just calming me down that it might be like this, but this is the first stage of interview. I said, this is the first stage, and I'm meeting with 7 people. The
7.
second stage was like, the second stage was like 3 people. I said, Jesus, what's all this? But I just believe a thing that someone have to be bold. When you are bold and you know what you are saying, because when you are
Mhm,
applying for a job, it's just for you to find out, investigate about the complaints, and most of the questions they normally ask is ask you
mhm.
about sports. Some people will ask you about sport. Some people will tell you that what's your hobby, and when you are in a place, how did you manage this situation? So I think that moving as AI intelligence interview, I think that's the best, because sometimes the traditional interview, there's a bias, because some people, they will just say this, I don't like your face, and they'll say, I don't like your face. She's not even smiling, she's not doing this, she's not doing that. But I think this new era of artificial intelligence, I think, is the best, because I don't think there will be bias. So, and they are going to choose candidates according to their skills, what they are good for. So thank you.
Okay, thank you. Really, thank you for sharing your experience. Well, I would say I can't imagine really, but I can imagine at the same time. 7 interviewers for first stage of an interview. That's actually very, very interesting. Interesting, really, even for the candidates and also for the recruiter. Like, I can guess maybe you actually did like 3 stages of interviews for that particular job role. And interviewers, of course you know now the entire screening, the interviews, the assessments, and
Yeah.
a lot of things. And I love the fact that you also made mention of some qualities and some preparation things that candidates need to be aware of. You spoke about the confidence, which I believe we're also going to be talking about during this conversation. The confidence, the practicing interview questions, and the rest. I love the fact that you said that, because one thing about AI is it's quite similar, really. AI is also similar to both the traditional and the online.
And the
In just
virtual,
the major difference is that you are not talking to human, you are talking to, let
to
me
a
call it, a
robot.
friend that you can just imagine, a robot, something like that. So it's not like you're talking to human, but it's almost the same thing. It's almost the same thing, and it also has its own advantage, whereby it's reduced the workload of a recruiter, and even for a candidate too, it also makes them I feel like you chatting with a bot, really, if you can understand the entire system, you will be able to like navigate the entire interview very well, because there won't be any form of bias. I think that is one particular advantage of using AI powered interviews. There won't be any form of bias, like what Omolara said. Like, interviewers might be like, I don't like their face, I don't like this person's face. Chatbot does not
That's
like
it. Because
chatbot does
that's
not
how
do
they
that.
disqualify some people. They'll just say your face is not
Imagine.
beautiful, I don't want you. So
Imagine. And chatbot is not like your face is not, of course, some chatbots read expression, but it's not like your I don't like the shape of your face. No, they are not actually looking at the shape of the face. And so this is what we will be talking about today. We will be talking about how you can understand how this AI powered interview works, and how you can be able to navigate this correctly and ace interviews with AI powered. So I'll be talking on the first point, and that is understanding AI powered interviews. Like I said, you need to understand, when you understand something, when you're familiar with it, how the entire thing work, you will be able to know how you can present and properly prepare yourself for the day, because your interview do not start the day of your interview. Your interview starts during your preparation day. I will even tell
yeah.
you that your interview starts when you start applying for a job. So and if you are listening to this podcast, I'm going to be telling you your interview starts now. So, because you understanding how AI powered interview assessments works, that's actually your interview had already started. Because understanding first, you getting to know what AI powered is, understanding and
Yes.
then practicing, then going for the actual interview. So I'll be breaking down how you can understand this AI powered interview. I'll be breaking down them into different type of interviews. The first one we have is the video interview analysis. The video interview analysis. Some companies, though not all, some companies are actually, like I said, they're embracing the AI. So some companies are actually doing the video AI interviews. Example of a company that I'm familiar with is my interview. They are actually doing the AI. They you actually like speaking with a computer and they are doing the entire
Mhm.
recording. And this system actually it monitors not only what you are saying, of course, that is one key thing. Your word, what you are saying, it's very, very paramount. It's very, very important
Yes.
what you are saying. Then it's also your, Omolara also, when she was talking about her experience, confidence level. The AI is actually built in such a way whereby they can also know if this person is confident or not. It shows in the tone of your voice. It shows in the tone of your voice if this person is confident, your composure, how
Not.
you speak,
Mhm.
how you like carriage, the entire carriage. So that's I'm like traditional and AI is quite similar. It's just that you are not speaking
Yeah.
with human. But
Yeah.
another advantage is it's inbuilt. They already programmed the
Mhm.
entire system. So if you can just
Yes.
crack that, you'll be able to navigate it. So that is for video. Video monitors your voice, your confidence, emotional intelligence too. Emotional intelligence and what you are saying. Very, very important. Another thing is the chatbot pre-screening. The chatbot pre-screening. Some companies also use chatbot pre-screening. Example of chatbot pre-screening is Maya system. It's engage candidates in real life, asking them pre-screening question. I've actually had an experience with this pre-screening question whereby you to just ask you some questions. You need to answer the entire pre-screening before going for the actual one, which the actual one can now be the video, another video pre-screening, or it can also be like with a live interviewer. So we have the chatbot pre-screening. The company already program and have the question program with in the chatbot. So the chatbot will ask you, okay, this is the question. For example, maybe share your experience on this particular something and answer it like a normal person. This is so 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 and so. It's actually like measures your risk taking, decision making. Okay. And I would also like to say this point. It's almost the same, or let me say it's the same interview questions. Really, the what your physical interviewers will ask is what your is what the chatbots will
The
ask.
AI will ask.
Exactly. So also we have the game-based assessment. I had Unilever and some other big companies are actually using this game-based assessment. You know, these game-based assessments actually like measure your risk taking, measure your decision making, especially for roles that actually requires all these problem solving skills. Just expect these game-based assessments, especially for companies that are already embracing these game-based assessments using AI. Just expect this kind of question whereby you can answer with the star analysis, the star method now, the situation, tags, and action and results. Answering that question and being able to like state it. Then we have the resume skill matching. The resume skill matching, we have LinkedIn Recruiter. One AI screening tool is the LinkedIn Recruiter. There's also another a tool that we also use at Job Momentum. This one also like matches and should I put the word score candidates
Yeah.
based on what yes based on what it's on the job description, the keywords that we already like, what the kind of keywords that we're actually looking for.
What we
So
needed.
it's the skills needed. So it's actually like just matches the interview and score them that okay, this particular candidate is actually qualified and this particular candidate might not be qualified. So you need to understand this. Mila, do you have something to say on this?
Okay. Because most candidates, where they make mistake, most of them
Mm-hmm.
make use of AI to generate their CV, but they don't understand what the job description is even saying. And apart
Exactly.
from using AI intelligence, most candidates, some of them are not prepared for the interview. They are
Mm-hmm.
not prepared because we didn't say that nobody is perfect, but we are just trying to make them so that you be the best candidate they are looking for. If you are even making use of AI to generate your CV, go through the job description, relate it with what you've understand before. Try and prepare yourself before the D-Day, because most people don't prepare. They'll just say, AI have done it for me. But by the time they are going to throw out their question, where you don't expect it, that's where they will just ask you a question. Do you know anything about
Exactly.
this? But if you can't answer the question, that's how they disqualify you.
Exactly. I love that. Like, you need to use AI intelligently. You need to use it intelligently. Don't be like AI
Yeah,
just makes the work faster. So let me just use AI to build my CV and the rest. And I love the point you made. Understand the job description, because from that job descriptions you know the skills that is required, and you can also include it in your CV. As a candidate, you do not have just one particular CV. Even if you are applying for just one particular role, maybe for example, you are applying for human resources role, you don't have just one particular CV. And this is what I meant by that. You need to continuously update your CV in such a way. But in the reason why I'm saying this is each companies have what they are looking for. Company here have what they are
yeah,
actually looking for in their HR candidates, and company B have their own skill that they are looking for. Though it might be similar, but priority
yeah,
matters a lot. Some company might actually be looking for human resources that are actually very skillful in analytical skills. While some companies might actually be looking for human resources that is very, very good with human relation, speaking with people, speaking with
yes,
applicants. So you need to, like what Omolara said, you need to understand the job role so that you'll be able to update that CV. So it's not like I've actually I have my CV, let me just apply. Read that job role, then update your CV so that you will be able to like even be called for an interview that we are actually like that we are talking about. So that
yeah,
you'll be called for that interview. So yeah,
yeah.
Omolara, over to you.
And I also think when you are applying for a post, move out of the post you are applying for. Try and investigate, because I
Mm-hmm.
can remember I attended CIPD meeting like a month ago. So when I got there, we were discussing with some people. The lady now said she has prepared, she has done everything. But when the interviewer now asked her a question, do you know anything about litigation? She said yes. Then I asked her a question. There was an issue that there was a staff. The staff is on sick leave, but he has not been coming to
Mm-hmm.
work. So how are you going to manage the case? The lady was just saying that she was just using her experience, that this is what you will do. You follow up with the candidates. If the staff is not able to
Mm-hmm.
resume back to work, we'll give the candidate the staff like 3 months. After that 3 months, if the staff cannot meet up with the requirement, maybe they will ask this staff to resign, or they will just try and make a way to manage, so that they won't say that because of the illness, that was why the staff was being entrenched. So I was just looking at her. She was just saying, I said yes, because interviewer, they will want you. If you are applying for a post like HR, they will want you to go out of the box, not only on the job
Mhm.
description. They will want you to
Mhm.
investigate, because most HR related work is like employee relation. So those are the things, because if you are not able to manage the union, if the company is a unionized environment, if you are not able to manage them, you are not an HR practitionist.
Exactly. I love that. I love that. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. Okay, so what are the other points that you think a candidate
Okay.
needs to be aware of?
I think the other point that the candidate should be aware of is that AI is changing hiring now, not your traditional interview, not your virtual interview. Because the way AI is moving, because the rumor that people were saying that AI is going to take my job, AI will take my job, but AI is not taking your job. AI is
Mm-hmm.
not, but it's just for you. It's just for you to be confident, like my associate have said before. And since AI is changing hiring now, because I think artificial intelligence, it will be the best in the aspect of it is faster, it is fairer, and more data driven. In the aspect of one, less bias. There is no bias. That know that
Mm-hmm.
the bias aspect, when a interviewer sees, sometimes they say, there's an odor on this person, I don't like her. No, 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 let's disqualify her. Or they'll say, the face is not attractive. But with AI intelligence, there is no
Mm-hmm.
bias, no
Mm-hmm.
discrimination. Not that they will be checking your personal background, that where is she from, is she a white, is he a black? No, 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 no. Me, I would love this AI intelligence, because this AI intelligence will look at your boldness, your confidence, your tone. Because if you are not confident enough during an interview, how will you be
Mm-hmm.
confident when you resume on that job? So we have to
Mm-hmm.
wake up. We have to wake up. The
Wake
era
up call.
of, I know someone, the person is going to help me to get this job. The era has passed. There is no era
Mm-hmm.
like that again. It's what you produce out. That's what you will get back. And what
Mm-hmm.
you input, because you have to develop yourself also. Stop standing
Mm-hmm.
there. I have a BSc, I have an HND, I have a master. No, move more and try and relate with people more. Try
Mm-hmm.
and relate people with people. There's nobody that you can't learn from. You can learn from anybody. So while AI is changing their hiring, less bias, no bias, it saves time. Instead of you going for interview and they will tell you that come for interview 11 o'clock, sometimes some complaint delay. They will tell you, oh, we are so sorry. We are so sorry. We are meeting. We are doing some meeting. We'll catch up with you. Just give us some time. AI will not even tell you give us some time. It's sitting down for you, waiting for you. It's just for you to put your mouth and talk. There's no delay of time. And thirdly, better match, because they match with your skill, is what you know, what you produce. Because sometimes they will not look at your CV. You've done your CV, you've presented your CV, they will want you, they will now say, okay, you said that this, you are good in this is your experience. So relate this experience, that for instance, maybe you say that, in my previous employer, I meet up with a target and I save like 70%. Explain yourself. How did you save 70%? In the aspect of what? Because they look at your skill and they look for the better person that will match the job. Not that is my uncle that is the managing director of that company. AI don't do that. AI does not know your uncle. AI does not know your wife. It does not know your husband. It does not know anybody. It's what you produce out. That's what you will get. So, however, AI intelligence is perfect. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much, Omolara. Like, I love that is not biased. Is time efficient. It reduces time and perfect role matching. Thank you for that point. Thank you very much. So right now, I will be going on a break, but stay tuned. I will be back very soon.
part of Cameroon, a young innovator named Arthur Zhang is transforming healthcare, one heartbeat at a time. Born in 1987 in Yaoundé, Zhang was a computer science student with a deep desire to solve real problems. While still at university, he noticed a troubling reality. Millions of people in remote areas had little to no access to cardiologists. For many, heart disease went undiagnosed until it was too late. So, he did something extraordinary. In 2010, Arthur Zhang invented the CardioPad, a touchscreen tablet that allows healthcare workers in rural areas to perform heart exams and send the results wirelessly to specialists in the city. No hospitals, no cardiologists on site, just life-saving innovation driven by necessity. At first, he had no funding, but his vision was too powerful to ignore. He taught himself biomedical engineering and even developed his first prototype in a public lab. Eventually, his work gained international attention and support, including from Cameroon's government and UNESCO. Today, the CardioPad is used in several African countries, making heart diagnostics faster, more accessible, and more affordable. Arthur Zhang isn't just an inventor. He's a symbol of what's possible when technology meets compassion. His work proves that African innovation isn't just catching up, it's leading. From Cameroon to the world, Zhang is saving lives, one tablet at a time.
Welcome to Join Momentum, where we're not just a company, but a community of digital innovators. At Join Momentum, our mission is simple yet powerful: to accelerate digital talents and business productivity through practical work experiences, trainee internships, and talent placement. We believe in the transformative power of hands-on experience and mentorship, so all our associates learn by doing, not just theories. Through these efforts, we build innovative products and solutions that address user needs and create value for our candidates, clients, and stakeholders. You can partner with us in our mission to accelerate digital talents and increase business productivity by working with us, hiring our talents, or investing in us. This is Join Momentum.
Tired of learning job skills from textbooks? Meet Job Simulator AI. We've built the first AI platform that lets you practice real jobs in a safe, virtual environment. It's like a flight simulator, but for careers. Practice real jobs, get real proof, build a portfolio of completed simulations, earn performance badges inspired by industry leaders, showcase verified skills to employers, get instant AI feedback on your progress. For educational institutions, be among the first schools and universities to give your students practical job experience before graduation. Limited early access spots available. For businesses, sponsor industry-specific simulations to showcase your brand. Build a pipeline of practice-ready talent. Connect with candidates who excel in your simulations. Transform employee training and reduce onboarding time. For training providers, add hands-on practice to your existing courses. Differentiate your offering with AI-powered simulations. Give learners verifiable proof of practical skills. Scale your training impact globally. For students and job seekers, stop wondering if you're ready for that dream job. Start practicing it today. Join our early access waitlist. Ready to revolutionize job training? Sign up for early access at www.jobsimulator.ai. The future of work is hands-on. Don't just learn it, leave it.
You're welcome back. We have been talking about AI intelligence, how it's going to help the hiring of companies. And so I'm going to hand over to my associate, Adeola, to continue with the top points.
All right, thank you very much, Omolara. Like I said, I'm actually enjoying this topic. Like I actually like the points that you stated, like the benefits of AI to a recruiter, because you actually like analyze it, the advantage for a recruiter and also the advantage, or emphasizing on the advantage for a candidate. So our candidates will not feel like, how am I going to speak with chatbot? Everybody knows about the recruiter one making our job less tedious. Of course, having thousands of applications or thousands of applications to screen, and of course, and recruitment also comes with deadlines, your capacity requirements,
Yeah,
your team member telling you they need this capacity requirements, and when companies embrace AI, it's actually like hasten the entire recruitment, and you can be able to meet up with the deadline, especially when you are recruiting for multiple roles. This is you need
yes,
AI, really. You need AI. And I also love the fact that you also emphasize on for the benefit of candidates, there's no bias. AI is not biased.
yeah.
It's not looking at
It's
black,
not.
it's not looking at the white. It doesn't know
No,
maybe you're
not
black.
at
It
all.
exactly. It's just monitoring your confidence level. And one thing
Yeah,
that actually true, and I know this is not new to every applicant and everybody. Recruiter, I will tell you confidently, in the next few minutes, let me say just in the first 5 minutes of interviews, we already know if this candidate is qualified or not. Because
yeah.
apart from what you're saying,
That's it
your
about AI.
confidence. Mhm. Apart from what you're saying, your confidence, even for online, for the physical one, you're confident, because I know you also made mention of that confidence level. And this is very, very important. And even AI is also looking out for that your boldness, the way you speak, your confidence level. And of course, confidence level doesn't just come in a day, really. It doesn't, it comes with practicing. When you're already used to practicing this particular something, with time you grow confidence in it. And Omolara also
Yeah.
spoke, I also love the fact that she also spoke about if you are not confident during an interview, when you start the job, how will you be confident on that job? And that's just the truth. The fact, even if you are familiar with the entire, maybe you are not new to the role, even if you are familiar with the entire role, it's a new environment entirely. So you need your confidence. You need to be able to be like, yes, I can do this. I'm confident.
Yes.
I'll be able to navigate this. And even communication, apart from confidence, communication. These are some of the skills, let me say general soft skills AI actually looking for. Communication. I've actually had someone ask me this question, that okay, because the person actually have a speaking challenge. The person can't I don't know, maybe I should use that word. The person is a stammerer, and it was like he's not confident when he's actually going for an interview. So I told him, what you need to do is practice, continuous practicing before that interview day. Practice favorite questions. This is the interview questions. Practice. This actually build your confidence, and it's not about I want to be fast, blah, 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 but no, you can actually calm down
Mm-hmm.
and speak gently, quietly, because for people that fall on that person's category, this method actually works. Speak calmly and quiet. And one thing about AI is concise. It's not, you don't need to start saying the entire story, how
Yeah.
you finish what you just maybe
Just go
maybe
straight
the
to
AI,
your point.
exactly. Maybe AI is asking you what are your skills, and you wanted to be starting from, no, just list out the skills. That's all. And thank God for AI. And this actually brings me to the points that I'm going to be talking about, how to prepare for AI. In fact, I've already started really talking about the points, how you can prepare for AI job interviews. And I'll start by talking about optimizing your resume and online profiles. We've spoken about that in the first before we went on a break. Resume, like when I spoke about you not having just one particular resume, but updating it. Let me just use the word update your resume. Confirm if this particular resume I can use it to apply for this particular job. Not like you just I already have this resume, let me just use it and apply for thousands of jobs. Believe me, trust me, I know. Job market, job application is work. I know. I know. Recruiters also understand this. We know. But it's a period of time. It's a period of time. It's just a matter of time. So you just need to take effort, build your effort, use take your time to apply for the job. Apply for the job as someone that knows that they will get the job. So when you see a job role and you know you can, this job role is something that I can do. I have this experience, or maybe even if you are just transitioning into that career field, maybe you're applying for an entry level. Thank God for entry level and graduate training and internship. So if
Yeah.
you actually love that job, and this is one of the things we do at Join Momentum, if you are looking for an interview, especially when you are transitioning into any tech field, and you're looking out for internship or training, just search for Job Momentum and visit
Replacement.
our website right now and apply for internship. We actually have different programs that can help you if you're looking for experience, if you're looking for training, if you're looking for practice materials. I'm going to be talking about that very soon. If you're looking for stimulation tools that can help you prepare, I'm going to be talking about that very soon. But yeah, Join Momentum is your go-to. If you actually fall under that category, like transitioning, looking for work experience, especially looking for international work experience. Maybe you are someone that is just relocated from maybe Nigeria to UK and you're looking for UK work experience. Just go to Join Momentum right now and check out for our programs. We have the Global Data
Yeah.
Internship. We have the Career Accelerator Placement Program. We have the Growth Academy Stimulation courses that you can take. We have the Career Transformation Blueprints mentioned, and we have the Job
As
Stimulator. So
many as
just
possible. Just apply.
that is why we are here. Actually, that is why we are here. So
Yeah.
back to So back to the internship that I'm talking about. If you're actually like someone that is looking for an internship, for graduate training and for entry level, the requirements, the experience is not that much compared to an experience hired. What most recruiters are always looking out for is your willingness to learn, maybe your
Yeah.
knowledge, your basic knowledge of that particular role, and why you want to apply for that particular role. Because it's not like maybe my friend, okay, maybe I saw
Did it.
Omolara, or
Or I
Omolara
want to
is
follow.
doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Omolara is now an HR or something. Miss, I want to apply for
I
HR.
want to
Do
I
you
want to
have the interest?
copycat. And copycat can even mislead you to another place that you not achieve anything.
Exactly. Do you have the interest before applying? Do you have the passion? Because every job role has its own demands. Let me use that word. Has its
Advantage.
own demands. Demand. It's every job role has its own demands. Do you have that genuine interest for the job? There are actually some people that actually develop interest while on the job. I know there are some people that actually, but of course, there should be like a little bit of interest in that particular role before you apply.
Yeah.
So, back to resume and application. So ensure that for entry level, like I said, your skill, your experience actually matters. I know some people might be like, I don't have any experience. I'm just you have there's no experience that is a waste. Maybe for example, while you are in school, you actually take a what's it called? Maybe a leadership program, like maybe you be maybe let me use your department president. That's a skill. You had it to your work experience. So right now I'm actually talking about the entry level people. Right now, that's your skill. You can add it to your work experience because you actually
Yeah.
develop some skills, some experience, leadership experience, teamwork, teamwork,
Teamwork
communication.
building, communication skill.
Yes, yes, exactly. So you might not necessarily have the experience. Maybe, for example, I have an interest with front end development. Maybe I just took maybe 1 or 2 courses on front end development. I'm still trying to navigate HTML and CSS. So, which kind of experience do you want me to include in my CV? You can include that your leadership, then include the courses that you've taken, include that, include the project that you've taken, especially when you're applying for internship. Don't be like, I'm applying for internship, I don't need a CV. So please, yes, I don't know, maybe I'm talking to someone that is actually thinking about that. So for experience that you had, for experienced person that is actually applying for a job, optimize your CV. And I always love to tell people, you have to CV your feed or the CV that you send to companies. Your other CV that you have is your LinkedIn profile. Don't let anybody deceive you. Your LinkedIn profile, or maybe you're applying on an application platform. You know, there are some application platform that will ask you to include your experience, include your certifications. Ensure that what is on your CV is the same thing that is on your LinkedIn. It's the same thing that is on that portal. Ensure it is the same thing. So aligning that with that, and let me also link that to. I'm going to be linking that to how it relates to AI. You know, for AI is not only used for interviews alone. AI is used for screening. AI is used for screening, is used for your assessments. You know, gone are the days before. I always think only marketers use keywords. But it seems like everybody is now using keywords. AI use keywords. AI is using keywords. So ensure that, like I said, ensure what is in your resume is the same thing that is on your CV. What is in your LinkedIn profile is the same thing that is on your CV, is the same thing that is on that platform. And I'm also going to be talking about the use of ATS friendly keywords. You know, I talk about keywords. And one tool that AI tools that companies use is ATS. People know that. Like, and a lot of people are always like, how do I want to scale this to this platform and the rest? So I'm just going to talking about keywords. Keywords is very, very important. You know, when Omolara was talking, she also made mention of you understanding, read the job. Inside that job role, you will see keywords. For example, maybe let me use digital marketing as an example. Maybe applying for a digital marketing job. Trust me, in those especially when the recruitment is applying for someone that have almost not all because digital marketing is wide, but someone that have experience or the knowledge in almost all aspects in digital marketing. One of the keywords, some of the keywords that will be there, let me tell you: search engine optimization, social media management,
Yeah.
content creation, marketing, analytical reporting or analysis, trends, social media trends, or even data marketing trends. Those are some of the keywords
And you
that
have
I will
to be
see there.
current about what is going on in social media. You have to be current
Mm-hmm.
when you are applying for
Exactly. Social media
digital
trends.
market. You have to be current, not olden days on that you tell the interviewer, "Ah, I know this," but by the time they start asking you a question and you are unable to answer the question, that's the first stage of the failure of the interview, because what they look, because like some companies they do interview 3 times. They will tell you that you meet with the recruitment analyst, second you meet with the head of HR, and thirdly you meet with the MD of the company. But in the first stage they're asking you question, you're unable to meet up. The second, they will
Mm-hmm.
just tell you, "We are so sorry, unfortunately," because that's the language here. "Unfortunately, we won't be able to move on with your application." That's what they will just tell you. If they give
Mm-hmm.
you
Exactly.
an avenue that come for interview, prepare yourself. Don't just say that, "Ah, thank God I got the interview, I'm going for interview." No. Prepare yourself ahead. Any question that you know that it will relate to that, move out of the basket. Try and get information. You can even make use of this chatbot. Use ChatGTP. Look for question. I'm going for an interview for a position of, try and rehearse that, because by the time you rehearse, try and call your friends. Please, can I do this? Ask me questions. If I'm able to answer the question, know that you are 85% of the interviewer. You are ahead of the interviewer. So that by the time you get, you say, this is the best candidate. We don't need to proceed to. So be the candidate that they will tell you that on the first stage of interview, I will be pleased. I would love to accept you as my staff. Don't just be that. No. I'm sorry. I can't take you. No. Let your interview be the best by preparation and being confident. So I will hand over
All
to
right.
my associates.
All right, thank you very much for making that point. Omolara, while you were talking about stages and interviews. Seriously, even for traditional, you have different stages. Online, you have different stages. AI interview recruitment, there are stages too. AI have AI pre-screening stage, AI video interview stage. Maybe if the company actually loves to have one-on-one interview, virtual interview, maybe they can, or maybe they actually trust their AI to actually do the entire recruitment. They can actually go ahead with that. So there are also stages of interview for AI too. AI recruitment, there are also stages. So don't be like, it's AI. I'll just do some. There's pre-screening. There is video interviews. Though, of course, it now depends on
Yes.
the company. It now depends on the company. But yeah, there are different stages. So still talking about the keywords. When you are including keywords in your CV, because now we are talking about keywords, people might actually be like, gone are the days. There was a time whereby for SEO specialist, for content writer and SEO specialist, then they always want to use this keyword, overwhelming their content with keywords, because thank God for Google. Google keep updating the entire
Yeah.
algorithm. They before, when this SEO, let me just use the general term, digital marketers know about this keyword, they will populate all their content with a lot of keywords, and it might not even relate, like, just because they want their content to optimize on search engine results. So also some people might actually think like, oh, okay, since we are now using AI and AI is using keywords, let me just add keywords to everything. You need to ensure that whatever point that you're adding the keywords, it's actually aligned. Don't come and add keyword where you're supposed not to add keyword, because you want your keywords to be in the resume. So actually you need to sit down with it and ensure that where you are adding the keyword is the right place for you to add the keywords. For example, maybe for a digital marketer, like, okay, I led SEO strategy and increase organic traffic by this so percentage. Of course, it relates. It's not like you will not write something like, maybe I led marketing strategy and I now it included SEO strategy, and that's all. Like, the entire something might not add up. So you need to ensure that the point that you're adding is, of course, keywords needs to be there, but add the keywords
Yeah.
in a reasonable place. So keywords, and also for still on keywords and LinkedIn optimization and resume optimization, when you adding acronym, ensure that you add the full
Meaning
meaning.
of it.
For example, you are saying SEO, maybe just add SEO. Please include search engine optimization in brackets SEO. Some
Yeah.
ATS, of course, ATS might detect naturally
It
that
is
this is what you are
keywords.
saying.
Yeah.
And as a recruiter, maybe when we are setting up the entire ATS, we only included SEO. We didn't include search engine, or maybe the recruiter actually just included search engine optimization. and did not include SEO. So just to be on the safer side, when you are adding acronym, ensure in one point or the other. I'm not saying you should just add search engine when you are listing, but maybe the first introduction of that particular keyword, ensure you include it. Search engine so I'm actually using engine optimization as an example now. So you just include search engine optimization in bracket SEO, so that when you are including that SEO, the ATS platform too knows that you are talking about search engine optimization, and just also to be on a safer side. So identify and use ATS friendly keywords. So it's very, very, very important. Another thing
Yes,
when
that's
you are
the most
preparing,
important one.
okay, yes,
That's the
exactly.
most
This
important one. The ATS keyword, it is the most, because most people, they make use of AI to do their ATS keyword, and AI will help you. Sometimes, if you apply for a job, they will put HRIS, they will put data analytics. Did you know about this thing? Because all this one, they will just put cascade. AI will help you, will funkidize your English. And that English, if you didn't find out very well, what is the meaning of this, and you submit your CV, is that keyword some interviewer, they will look at, they will pick up, they will tell you, what's the meaning of this? Sometimes AI will
Mhm.
put Power BI for you. Did you know anything about Power BI? Don't just use AI to do your CV. Use AI with what you understand, with the skill you understand. If AI should generate anything you don't understand, try and find out online. That's why Google is there for you. Sit down and read. If it's something that is going to tell you that you need a certificate for, try and go back, edit your CV. Don't just submit your CV that the interviewer might not look at it, or the AI intelligence might not look at it. No, 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 don't do that mistake.
All right, thank you, Omolara. So yes, so Omolara made to mention of few things. Employers are always like what that you included. Also, AI are also on the lookout on the keywords. AI, when we're talking about AI interview preparation, AI is the one screening that. So AI needs the keywords that you're using. They need to be familiar with that. So another point is this the first point that I said is when you're applying for a job. Another one, when you apply for a job and then now you are ready for, and maybe they've invited you for an interview and they already told you that this will be a high video interview. How do you prepare for that? So I'll just list out some things that you need to actually like prepare for. Speak clearly and confidently, just like a norm when you are speaking with your interviewers. Speak confidently and clearly, so and concise. Speak, just go straight to the point. Then the another thing is maintain a good posture and ensure that you have eye to eye contact with the camera. So it's also very important, even when you are doing AI video interviews. And reduced filler word, maybe like I think that word, I think you need
I
to
think,
reduce that. I
or
think, which
some
means you are
candidate will
not
be telling you, but, uh, so don't
which
let
means
us do that.
which means you are not confident, or you are not sure what you are saying. So reduce the word of I think,
Yeah.
this, and also practice. So there are actually a lot of tools that you can use for practice stimulation. And we also have that too at Gem Momentum. That's the job stimulator AI. So you can, like I said, just visit Gem Momentum and search for the jobs. You will see that job stimulator. Currently, we have a form that you can fill and be our first partaker when that, of course, the
Yeah.
products will be launched very soon. So you can be the first partaker. We have job stimulator AI tools that you can use to practice. As this will actually help you for your video interviews and help with, even with your digital communication skills. So you need to practice. It's the same way when you are going for a physical or an online where you are meeting with a physical person. So it's the same way you need to also use these tools to practice. So if you're interested in job stimulator, practicing using job stimulator, to please kindly visit Joy Momentum and fill the form for our wait list, and be the first partaker of that job stimulator AI tool. This will actually help you, because right now, though we have some companies that are actually embracing AI, but we'll have more companies that will be embracing AI very soon. So, and also build your soft skills. Soft skills is very important. I know we've actually talking about a lot of soft skills, so no more. So I won't just build soft skills. Take courses online. Take courses. You can also visit Join Momentum and take some courses that we have on that Join Momentum courses. So take courses and stay up to date. Stay up to date. Subscribe to articles that actually like educate you on the latest trend in your field and also in the recruitment field. So staying up to date. And lastly, I will tell you, embrace AI tools. AI tools. So yes, Omolara.
I'll tell you this point, the future of work with AI hiring. One job seeker must adapt to it, because in this era now, we are in AI intelligence era. No more traditional face-to-face. You have to get used to it. Your resume, as my associate have said before, your resume, your digital profile, update everything. And the second one is employer. They are fair. They have to be a fair company. So that's why, so that there will not be diversity. Because in this country that I am, in UK, equality, diversity, and inclusion is their priority. So that's why most companies want to be making use of AI, so that there won't be any diversity again, and there won't be discrimination, so that they won't say that it was because this is a different color, this is a green color, is a yellow color, because I'm black color now, they don't want to hire me. No company wants to be hearing that again. They want to reduce discrimination. And the third one, AI will not replace you. Stop saying that AI is robot. Robot is going to replace me. Nobody. AI is not replacing anybody. AI is not
Exactly.
replacing anybody. They are just trying to hire the best candidates with good skill, that has the skill of the job, not candidate that does not have the skill concerning the job is applying for. Because no company wants to be going front and back again. That's why most of the time, if they should paste a job vacancy, they will tell you experience, minimum experience of 5 years or 10 years. Because they don't want to do much work again. Because if they still accept you with your experience, they are still going to do induction for you. They are still going to train you on the job. But they don't want to do much. That's why they are saying that they are using AI intelligence. They don't want to be
Exactly.
doing much work again.
This will be my final say to recruiters. Recruiters, as candidates is embracing AI, using job stimulator, using stimulation, practice stimulation to actually get themselves familiarized with this entire system. As a recruiter too, you need to start developing yourself. Take courses, not only taking courses, also subscribe to all the practice stimulation tools, because you also need
Yeah.
to understand that. You also need to understand how ATS platform works. So as a recruiter, not only also for a candidate alone, as a recruiter also needs to embrace the use of AI. So recruiter too, this conversation is not only for candidates alone, but as a recruiter, get yourself familiarized with these entire tools. Candidates, get yourself familiarized with these tools. And I think for both, really embrace ChatGPT. You can use ChatGPT to do a lot of things. So embrace ChatGPT. So yes, I'll hand over to my colleague. Thank you.
All right. So my final thoughts on this AI intelligence is that AI is not something for you to be scared of. Don't be scared of AI. AI is just helping both job seeker, is helping you as a job seeker, just for you to improve and update yourself. And is even helping the employer. What are the key words that you have to stay informed in the aspect of try and research, stay informed about how employer want their candidate to be. Prepare well. Don't just do copy and paste, as I've said earlier. Prepare well for your interview, read more. Read articles, as my associate have said before. Read articles, read newspaper, know what is happening all around, and try and listen to a tribunal. Maybe you attend a section or you just go online. You see a lot of cases about employer, what they are facing with their employee, what is happening. And also develop your skill. Don't say that because I have a master does not give you the criteria that you get a good job. Please develop your skill. So, with this new era of AI intelligence, it will help you to be the best candidate. Embrace it. Don't be scared. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Omolara. Thank you. So we have come to the end of today's launch challenge. I believe we've learned a lot. We've learned a lot about AI in recruitment, and as a recruiter and as a candidate, we've learned a lot. So this is the time to take action. This is the time we start preparing ourselves and embracing AI as a recruiter and as a candidate. So thank you very much for joining this section. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.
Thank you all. Bye.
Next episode on Join Momentum Launch and Learn Podcast.
Welcome to Join Momentum, where we're not just a company, but a community of digital innovators. At Join Momentum, our mission is simple yet powerful: to accelerate digital talents and business productivity through practical work experiences, trainee internships, and talent placement. We believe in the transformative power of hands-on experience and mentorship, so all our associates learn by doing, not just theories. Through these efforts, we build innovative products and solutions that address user needs and create value for our candidates, clients, and stakeholders. You can partner with us in our mission to accelerate digital talents and increase business productivity by working with us, hiring our talents, or investing in us. This is Join Momentum.
Tired of learning job skills from textbooks? Meet Job Simulator AI. We've built the first AI platform that lets you practice real jobs in a safe, virtual environment. It's like a flight simulator, but for careers. Practice real jobs, get real proof, build a portfolio of completed simulations, earn performance badges inspired by industry leaders, showcase verified skills to employers, get instant AI feedback on your progress. For educational institutions, be among the first schools and universities to give your students practical job experience before graduation. Limited early access spots available. For businesses, sponsor industry-specific simulations to showcase your brand. Build a pipeline of practice-ready talent. Connect with candidates who excel in your simulations. Transform employee training and reduce onboarding time. For training providers, add hands-on practice to your existing courses. Differentiate your offering with AI-powered simulations. Give learners verifiable proof of practical skills. Scale your training impact globally. For students and job seekers, stop wondering if you're ready for that dream job. Start practicing it today. Join our early access waitlist. Ready to revolutionize job training? Sign up for early access at www.jobsimulator.ai. The future of work is hands-on. Don't just learn it, leave it.